Hi everyone, it's Christopher and welcome to this new Zelda OLB live streaming. So we are going to continue to reproduce maps from Zelda Oni-Link Begins because we are still working on this remake project. Oh nice! Apparently the subscription notifications finally work. I just saw something and I heard a sound. Yes. And you just saw it too. Thanks for the for a subscription, Marcel. Oh, another one. Game Dev Hell. So maybe it's people who subscribed in the meantime. Between the previous stream and today. So okay, at least it works now. Thank you all. Evil Dente.
Don't take too much risk.
Yeah, wait a second. Before starting the work, I wanted precisely to check this notification system.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, so thank you Marcel, Game Dev Hell, Gamer TV, Evil Dente. Nice. You all subscribed 2 days ago or yesterday or today. So now I wanted to try to subscribe from another account just to check. Because last week it didn't really work.
Okay, stay, I'm coming.
But actually I'm subscribing from an account that already subscribed before, so maybe it only works the first time. I mean, if you subscribe and then unsubscribe and subscribe again, maybe it does nothing the second time. Okay, never mind. Let's get to work. So last time we wrote a script to parse interesting lines of the source code from the original game and extract useful information, and we obtained, wait a second, we obtained this. So we added this kind of comments, and now I want to, well, I could use this to create every enemy. It would be much easier than reading from here like I was doing so far in the first dungeon. But actually I thought about this, and now I want to write a much better script. A script that takes as input some lines like this, and that outputs Solarus data compatible text. And what I mean by that is that the map format of Solarus is very easy. It's just pure text, so we could just write a small tool to generate the appropriate lines. It looks like this. I don't know if there are enemies in this map, probably not. Oh yes, there are. So we just have to generate this kind of lines. So let's try to write such a tool.
Nice. Kill. No.
So will be work. I don't remember where my first script was.
Maybe because of the minions.
It was directly here. I don't know, convert entities maybe? And let's write it in Lua, because it's the scripting language I know best. So I will still need the Lua reference manual here. And I will use functions like io.lines. Opens the given file name in read mode, returns an iterator function, which returns a new line. And yeah, we just do something like this. Or maybe no, maybe
it's just they have 3 healers.
maybe string.gsub. What I want is to replace, I mean, every time I find this kind of line,
I know it's you.
I need to output something.
Okay, wait.
File read. Oh, it's here. File read star A to just read the whole file.
I don't know.
And then we'll parse it. So.
What? I didn't understand the end of the sentence, but okay. As you wish. I was asking a friend to join, but he's not. Okay, he's coming. Okay.
So io.read everything.
He's French.
It will just read from the standard input and write to the standard output.
What? Wait, he left.
And then let me remember. String match. G match maybe.
Wait, we did it for him. Okay, go. He said no, sorry, I go to eat. And after, okay, wait.
On peut jouer contre quoi?
Okay,
J'ai
no,
pas compris la question. Wait.
Did you try? No, you didn't. The brawl this week is
Less captures. Okay, so I can make several captures. How many do I need? I need 3.
The brawl. Of
The enemy ID. The X coordinate and the Y coordinate.
This week is stitches. And you have to grab. There's 5 stitches versus 5, and you have to grab all the stitches.
Ah non, là je stream pas des échecs ce soir. Mais plus tard, y a pas de souci, tu peux m'ajouter Christopho en ami sur Lichess et puis tu pourras me faire un défi après le stream. Ou une autre fois. C'est avec plaisir. Non, là je suis sur de la création de Zelda. C'est toujours difficile de démarrer dans ce genre de truc.
There's a lot. Yeah.
Enemy ID X, Y, X, Y in what I'm not sure about is how to I mean, it will work for this, and after that I also want to make it work for other kind of stuff. Actually, I'm not so sure. Maybe I will just iterate several times on the full text, it's not a problem.
But you're just watching.
I opened that, but actually the regular expressions will be different, I think. So we are looking for ajoute enemy, then a number, but I want to capture this. Well, let's try it with something simple first. So the idea is to make a script that let me show you. Convert that takes as input some lines like this, not necessarily with this actually, it can come from the original code. So just to make it clear, copy, paste, okay, and my script
staying.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I think I muted my microphone by mistake. So I was saying that this parenthesis should be escaped because it's a real one. Then I want to capture the number, so I put a parenthesis. Okay, then we have a number, zero 9 repeated. Yes, actually I have this small button here to mute the microphone, and usually it doesn't work. I mean, sometimes in previous streams or videos I muted it to make some breaks, and then realized that you guys were still hearing everything. But yeah, it seems to work now, to work again, so that's good news. And then close the first capture, and yeah, let's try this. Actually, I will put all of this in a file. And call my script like this. Okay, so now it outputs the enemy model ID of each enemy. So I have a lot of 8s, a lot of 3s, and a lot of 18s, which looks correct. Let's continue. Then we have a comma.
Here.
Let's allow spaces even if I don't see any in this case.
Do you see that combo?
Actually, I want to make some functions.
Huh? Did you see that combo? No? Hello? 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 Hello?
So, optional spaces, and then we have
Hello?
a repetition of actually I don't need this.
I'm talking alone.
Repetition of numbers and plus and times,
I did,
which I want to capture.
I said?
No, capture like
Hello.
this, and a comma, and
Did you hear what
this
I said
again.
before?
Optional spaces and another number with operations. Okay. Let's see the progress. Okay, we have captured everything indeed. So now we need to convert this into a valid enemy ID in the quest. So it will be some text instead of a number, and we have to perform the mathematical operations.
A cute monster.
So this function will return a table and then we will write them.
Yeah, that damage. Ah ha ha ha.
Okay. We will write this function later. I don't know how yet.
Okay.
Oops.
Ah, you should stay on.
So that function
Okay.
enemy ID to breed should be easy to write.
Oh, back. Back. Yeah. More.
OLB SE. Wait. Let's just assume we are working on OLB only for now. Okay. So we'll only start with the 3 enemies we need for this first test. We have number 8 is a Piku. But I think it's it's ALTTP/PQ. And the other 2 are enemy 3 actually for this dungeon. Who is this?
Yeah.
Blue Tectit. So this is the ID. Oops. And 18 is keys. Okay, ALTTP keys. And we will do the rest later because it's a bit boring. Wait. equals enemy breeds
Sure.
enemy ID. Assert breed is not nil and return.
I saw that.
Okay. Then another small function. Wait, funny thing is that technically I could very well just keep the full expression and put it here, because actually this is parsed as Lua code, so it would work, but it's not officially the correct format. So I would write enemy maybe I can do it like this. No name by default. The layer will always be layer 0 by default, and we will adjust by hand enemies that are in the lower layer. It happens sometimes.
Maybe not.
Then, oops.
Yeah, no.
I forgot the loop.
Yeah. I'm a cute monster killer. Killer monster. I don't know.
Direction, oops. Direction will be 1 by default. Almost all enemies have this. And what else? Breed equals wait, I forgot that.
Told you.
And I forgot the commas. Okay. Oops, and another new line.
Can we do the same?
And the last thing we need to do is to evaluate this kind of code. I mean, the mathematical operations. So there must be a way to just use Lua to do that. I mean, if I call load to the Lua code return the expression. I just built a function, so a Lua function that returns the result of the operation. So just have to call this function now. It should just work like this. I think it looks too easy. We will see. Bad argument 1 to load. Function expecting got string. Yeah, it must be load string or something like that. Load string.
Nice.
Assertion failed. Enemy ID to breed, so it means that I have something different from the 3, an 8 or an 18. That's strange. Just to debug what happens.
Yeah.
Nil. Enemy ID is nil.
I boost him.
We can also check this.
Thank you.
How can this be nil?
Back, so.
It was never nil before.
Oh no! Oh no! Maybe you're old on it.
Oh no, I know.
Oh, okay, you picked that one.
These are actually strings. Everything that comes from
Go.
these captures is always a string,
I'm coming!
and there is no automatic change of types. Okay, now we have another problem, which means that it's some progress. Enemies is nil. Because I forgot to return this guy. Okay, and now we have no error, but just no output at all. Of course, because I forgot to put something in my table. Okay, great. And now the magic can happen.
That's there.
Select all. Copy. And paste directly here. Oh, so yeah, that's what I expected. The only problem is that the map from Oni-Link Begins was a single map for all 3 floors, and I never told my script the offset for each floor. So since this map is, I mean, I don't have enough space to correctly work, so let's just make a temporary map. Or we can use the store, I guess. Even more than that, actually. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So these guys are the enemies for the first floor, I guess. Right? Except the last one, maybe. I just need to find the correct offset. Another way is to directly put them in the map file instead of to an intermediate map. But why did I change this map? Nothing. Oh, something is wrong with the save system here. Just restart with the quest editor.
Yes. GG.
Did I put stuff in the wrong map? In the wrong store? Yeah.
Oh.
Dungeon 3 store. I don't know why I put them here, but it's okay. So first floor.
Oh.
Only have these guys.
Thank you. I'm gonna play with my sister. You stop?
Are they correctly aligned on the grid system?
You stop now?
I guess so.
Okay. Thanks. Yeah, you too. See you.
The only problem is that I had these guys already done.
Hello.
Okay, and the layer is correct. And oh wait, I want to improve my script. I have an idea, but first let's rename these ones by hand. They need to have to be called auto enemy something in order to be correctly regenerated when you go back to their room.
Ouais, je t'entends plus.
Wait. There are supposed to be some enemies here, right?
Ah ouais, il est en train de streamer.
But I guess these ones are a bit special
Bah, je sais, comme d'hab.
because they.
Ah, j'ai la chance, j'ai la planche de surf.
Yeah, they don't care about layers.
J'ai reroll un truc parce que j'avais que de la merde. Oui, moi aussi, mais moi c'est.
So I need to put them on the second layer.
En plus, t'as vu, là, il a les cheveux roses. Ouais, tu l'adores, alors pourquoi tu...
Hope I
tu
didn't
le fais.
forget any. Oh, I forgot a lot of them.
Ah. Et là, t'étais avec lui? Et il fait quoi alors?
Okay, so of course they don't have the correct names. Oh, this guy did.
Ok.
And then I will improve my
Yeah.
script to automatically
Qu'est-ce que je vais dire?
name them.
Oh, je vais dire qu'il a des gros seins sur le... Non, je m'éloigne pas du tout. Je disais que Stitch a des gros seins.
Okay, great.
Mais pas du tout.
Oh yeah.
Ouais, j'en ai chopé un. Non, pas moi. Non.
Name equals.
Ouais, j'en ai encore chopé un. Non.
I need some quotes. Auto enemy underscore some counter
Ah, j'en ai encore chopé un.
and then
Ouais.
quote
Attends, je vais te choper. Attends.
comma new line.
C'est bon, on va le tuer, lui. Non.
Maybe this counter should be global.
Yeah. Viens ici. Ah non, si, il est là. Ouais. Hey, comment ça, toi? C'était moi. Ah non.
Okay.
Mais non, je l'ai vu venir en plus. Chope-moi. Oui, merci.
So let's kill all these guys now. I no longer need you. Actually, oh no, I can't just undo. I will undo with git. Git checkout.
Ouais.
Maps dungeon 3 store.
Oh le... Non.
I could also improve my script to
J'arrive. Oh non.
to make it aware that these guys should always be on the second layer, for example.
Non.
Things like that. But for now that's okay. Okay, so I undid all changes in this file.
Ah non, regarde. Reviens.
And now let's make this map bigger as well.
Ah, au secours, venez m'aider. Au secours.
And try this again.
Ah, personne m'a chopé.
Yes. This is a new code.
On va me laisser comme une merde.
Select all. Copy. And paste.
Non. Oh.
Yay! So these guys are all done. And then we just need to find the correct separation. I should probably make this a bit more automatic. Yeah, let's make it a real map.
Oh non,
A separate map.
ils ont plus de vie.
Because actually it's easy.
L'autre il me chope, ça va pas.
Not that easy, I just...
Allez, j'en ai un.
I will create it from the quest editor.
Ah non, pas moi.
Converted entities. Tileset. Actually don't really care, it can always be copy pasted later. But the size will be 3 times this.
C'est n'importe quoi.
No. 1680.
Oh non.
Dark, no,
Encore
not dark yellow, dark brown.
Bon, ça 4.
And I will actually write to that map file. Maps, dungeon
Bah
3.
ouais, encore une, allez. Une dernière avec moi.
No, 2.
Pour se choper de partout.
Entities. Reload. Okay,
Bien,
they're here.
on n'a pas besoin d'en
And to
faire
find the
une
exact
pour
separation without any trouble,
définir. Hello.
we could just
En fait, j'ai
put a
l'impression que
grid of
je sais pas
size,
quoi, en fait.
this and this.
Je sais pas.
Okay, so now it's very easy to see that these
Ouais.
guys are in the first map.
Ouais, c'est parce qu'il écoute me dire en anglais, alors des fois. On a un variant, un chaîne et un stitch en face.
And then the offset will
Il est
be
beau, ton
yeah, I know how to do that.
avatar. C'est ça.
I will give them all actually.
Ah oui. Le... Oh non. Non, mais j'étais pas. Oh la loose. Oui.
B1.
C'est bon, on l'a sauvé.
Paste all enemies to B1. Then I will just move these ones, okay? Oh, it cannot open. Fail to add entity.
Ou tous les sauts d'un coup là.
Yeah, we must have a name conflict.
Mais t'es où en fait? Parce que
Probably
pour se
because
voir,
I already have some enemies.
Et on est à 5. 6.
Yeah, because I did this one for the small key.
J'en ai un. Ah. Ça
And
fait
it
comme
was
ça,
the
parce
only
que
one.
J'en ai un.
So
Bah viens,
let's put it here
on
temporarily.
Vas-y.
Not sure if this is the real issue. Oops.
Non, pour moi. Bon, il parle. Bah ouais, mais personne ne vient.
Close, open. Okay, this time it opens.
Oh, oh c'est cheat. Oula.
Since when is this map so big?
Ah si. Ah non.
Ooh,
Au secours. Au secours, au secours, au secours.
should take some care here.
Au secours.
Because I also pasted this part.
Merci.
So it's not that easy to take care of the offsets issues between maps, so
Ah non.
after all maybe I will make something
Ah
more
bon?
more automatic. Did it work? Yeah. So I actually want to
J'ai pas de
increase this temporarily.
Ah non.
Put that grid. Kill all these guys. See the coordinates of, let's say, this guy,
La feuille.
and his final position will be 146
Ouais, j'en ai un.
and 720. Okay, so let's move it to 146 720, which is probably somewhere like here.
No.
Where are coordinates? Oh yeah.
Ah, mais...
146 was not a multiple of 8, but
Ouais. 19 sur 20, enfin, c'était chaud. Hein.
I guess it's supposed to be here.
Oh, c'est n'importe quoi.
The direction is wrong actually. It was not supposed to be 1, but 3. I don't know why I put
Parce
1.
que jouer entre amis. Bah oui.
So it still looks like everything should be 8 pixels lower. We are not aligned though, are we? No. And it doesn't want to align. I think I have to
Il y a de la musique.
cut them and paste them again to fix this problem as a workaround. Yeah, and it's very easy to see that we are now at the correct coordinates. Okay, and the only problem now is other keys is here. Actually, all of them should be on layer 2.
Yeah.
Why did they just disappear? Because I removed layer 2. Yeah. Because the background has the same color as the second layer, so
Ah, une bouée zèbre.
it's not very easy to understand. Okay,
Ah bon.
let's put the original size back. And now we have the enemies. And just this one should be replaced by the one I already did before to give a key, a saved key. Yeah. And actually there is a bug currently. If you kill the enemy and don't take the key, leave the room and come back, the enemy will appear again and you can get unlimited keys.
Ah non.
It's not very easy to fix, but I will fix it. Don't worry.
Elle a l'air.
Is everything not supposed to be 8 pixels more to the right? Oh no, maybe not. This one is at the center. This one is slightly on the left. This one is slightly on the right in its room. This one in the center. Okay. Okay, okay.
Ah non, mais je vais dedans en plus.
Then let's kill these guys. And then... Why wouldn't I just copy paste this to the final map after all? Because I have to fix the coordinates again then to make them multiples of 8. And by the way, oh yeah, the direction is supposed to be 8. And let's also fix this. Get layer.
Ah.
Oops.
C'est bon, t'es sauvé. Oh là là, les combos. Mais comment j'ai pu rater ça? Eh mais on est que de l'autre côté.
We'll see later if there's more enemies.
Ah oui.
I'm pretty sure that there are indeed.
Ouais.
So if breeds on high layer,
Bon, 8 kills quand même.
breed, then return 2.
Ouais, mais en même temps, quand on chope,
Otherwise it's 0.
Et ben, il compte, genre à chaque fois il disait que toi tu l'avais tué,
Okay.
on a fait presque en même temps quoi.
Does it still work?
Ça c'était un peu cheaté.
No, no, no,
Bah
no.
ouais.
13.
Voilà.
13, 13. What did I do?
Non, non, ils arrivent pas.
Yeah.
Bah, va le voir dans tes héros.
Okay, so now keys are generated on the second layer. And the other guys.
Pourquoi t'avais vu l'XP avant? Ah, bah,
Let's
non.
try to find another guy. Another guy, layer 0, okay.
Vas-y, change, je mets partie rapide pour voir.
And I won't fix the coordinates. I mean the alignment issue from the code, because I think it might. Actually, yes, maybe it depends on enemies.
Ah, t'es beau.
Maybe the offset is not exactly correct. Like kisses must be correct, I think.
Ah, tu sais quoi, j'étais
But maybe the spiders are supposed to be like 8 pixels more to the right.
Mais même pas parce que j'ai mal.
I don't know.
Mais le pire, c'est enfin, quand j'étais argent 1, je jouais contre des gold, tout ça, donc je voyais, c'était bien et tout. Et je voyais la différence que maintenant, hein, j'ai que des noobs avec moi. C'est horrible.
Yeah, so it's not that easy to automate things. But still, it's a good start.
J'étais pas loin d'être gold 1. J'avais espoir et tout.
So since I just fixed the layer issue, I want to regenerate this.
J'ai mal aux yeux. Et puis j'ai beaucoup joué aujourd'hui.
Go.
Tu viens chez nous? Tu viens chez nous?
Okay, so tell me again. Remove these ones. Copy these ones.
Ben, moi je travaille à 35 heures hein, pendant 2 semaines. Enfin, la semaine dernière et cette semaine. Voilà.
This guy is supposed to be at
Mais j'ai fini.
72:48.
J'ai fini en fin de semaine.
Copy.
Ouais.
Paste.
Ouais. Ouais, j'ai Estelle. Mais bon.
72 is a bit more to the right.
Ouais, des fois.
And
oui, mais normalement le matin.
48 I was saying, okay. So that's it. That's it, guys.
Ouais. On verra alors.
That was fast.
Bah oui, c'est Estelle, je sais pas ce qu'elle a, je vais la voir. Voilà.
Okay, great. So it means that for this dungeon we have all enemies, maybe with a slight alignment problem. What is missing? The boss, of course, but I can't forget about it. NPCs, I haven't... No, I have NPCs. Remember, I think I did them. This is B1. Yeah, NPC. B2 NPC. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the result. As I was saying, there's more improvement to do, but it's already a great improvement. It will save a lot of time. And now I can do it also for the blocks. But probably not in this stream. Actually, it's more important for the pickable items here. So yeah, let's try to do the same for these guys. Destructibles. Actually, I want to clean the code with the properties. Let's rename this get enemy layer. Name. Yes, Phoenix, I agree. But it can't be fully automatic because floors are organized in a weird order. I mean, we have the first floor, then the first basement floor and then the second basement floor, so I don't know if the rule is always the same. I don't know if the order is always the same in other dungeons. I will have to check. Anyway. What? Not 8? 3? Ooh. It's completely wrong. I don't know how it could even work. Does the map still load? I just crashed the editor. Segmentation fault. Yeah, I'm doing dangerous things and the quest editor was not ready to see invalid enemy descriptions. So direction equals 8 replaced by direction equals 3, but only for enemies. I hope I don't have other entities that have a direction field. The problem is that I have stairs, but they only have 4 directions, so that's okay. Custom entities, it's a bit risky. I only have this problem on the B2 map, right? So I'm just quickly checking that this only happens with enemies. Okay. So replace direction equals 8 by direction equals 3. Good. Okay. So I was trying to refactor my code here. Even the direction should be managed by the other function. So after all, let's move this to the function. Actually, I can use the size of the array. Auto enemy underscore dimension of the array +1. Okay, looks good to me. Unexpected symbol near equals line 50. No comma here. Enemy counter nil value. No longer need that. Parse the structure. Okay, so now this is the new code. I should at least commit this. I didn't correct the enemy direction. Are you kidding? I did. Enemy direction 3. It's okay now. Okay, now let's take care of destructibles, pass destructibles, and write destructibles. And let's start with this function. Sorry. Destructible. So I will have to remove them all before I put them back. Okay, so name layer X. Wait, we'll call this entity. Let's be a bit. Let's try to be a bit clever. Just to make the code easier to copy paste. Not this one, but this one. So what do we need? Name layer X, Y, sprite, destruction sound, damage on enemies, and optionally the treasure. The funny thing is that the one without treasure, the ones without any treasure are not specified here, they are in the map. Yeah, this file is obsolete. Close this file. No, not like this, like this. So if I open it, it might crash the editor again. So actually, I will open it by hand and just make it empty. Alright. Yes, it's a bit painful because I need to only generate the one with a treasure. I mean, it will only generate the one with a treasure. Now it's okay because if I remove them all, I will easily see the empty places for the ones that should not have any treasure, so no problem really. Name layer X, Y, sprite, destruction sound, damage on enemies, and treasure, of course. I don't remember if I already set up the treasures in the first floor. I think so. Or not. Treasure name, treasure save game variable, treasure variant. Okay, let's go. Treasure name is mandatory, because there is always a treasure, we saw that. Treasure variant, only if not nil. Only if not 1 actually, which is the default. But there are no quotes. It's just a number. Let's just say if not nil and not the default value. And save game variable. I don't think there are any saved treasures in OLB vases. Let's just check the code real quick to understand the parameters here. Je ajoute objet. I already have it here. So we have a type of treasure, x and y coordinates, num and p. This is very mysterious. What is num and p again? Persistent. ID is num. We have a type and we also have an ID. So the type is ruby, magic, heart, etc. But what is this ID? Oh, okay, I remember now. It's only used for pieces of heart. But there are never any piece of heart in a vase. So we'll just ignore this one. And persistent. Revit if suivant est différent de nul. What is this? Suivant. It means next, but quête suivant. Okay, let's just ignore this for now. What I'm sure of is that I don't need this parameter for very basic treasures like this. These are only rupees and hearts, the fourth and 1. Okay. Returns the table of table descriptions with their properties. Yeah, it seems like a linked list, but I don't see the point really. So treasure ID XY. in we will see what later. And entity, oops. Entities. This time the layer will always assumed to be 0. Entity name will always be auto-destructible something. Okay, and is this ajoute objet this time? Still a number followed by comma math stuff. Okay, so the regular expression should be good enough. What else do we need? Entity.sprite is always entity/vase, right? Entities vase. Maybe it will be skull in some other dungeons, but not tonight. Then destruction sound. Destruction sound is stone. Yeah. Damage on enemies. I should have checked as well. So can be lifted 0 and damage on enemies 2. Okay. And then the treasure. Destructible ID to treasure. I mean, no. Pickable ID to treasure. Something like that. Oops. Treasure. Cable ID should not be nil. And then treasure. Just do treasures, big cable ID like this. Can I do it like this? Unpack treasure. So treasure will be a table of 2 elements. Unpack. Yeah. So okay, one is let's see, common dot h type objet, no, type type items, I think. One and 4. So one is a green rupee and 4 is a small heart, and that's enough for tonight. 4 and 1. Okay. What did I do? Okay. Let's try our nice script again. Syntax error, line 20. I forgot the comma here. They were expecting but nil. Write destructibles, return entities will be better. And now I should be able to fix the coordinates exactly, because it's harder for enemies because the offset is potentially different for each model of enemy, but here we always have the same vases. Okay, so let's just copy this one, for example, and put it in our game. See if this already works. Entities. Okay, it's here. Okay, so we just have to subtract the origin point of 813. I think it should work. So you see why it's nice to have a very readable file format. Makes it easier to write this kind of tool. Okay, let's try. No, 1680. So we do have a heart. Position looks good. Wait, is it? No, it's strange. Still not multiples of 8. Okay, because there is a -4 here. Let's see. Which one is it? I don't even know if it's the left one or the right one here. Okay, so this is the left one, this is the right one. So 480, 32. Should be here. It should be here. Or is it just that I had to do a plus here? There is still this -4 stuff. Ah, I know. No, it won't be that easy actually. There is a different offset for hearts than for rupees. Yeah, because when we do that we are not adding destructible objects, we are adding pickable objects. Which happen not to be the player cannot take them before he removes the vase. Let me think. Yeah, it should still be a plus. So +8 +13. Oops. $13. What? No, I don't want the help. Okay, then I have to fix the offset. Guess I should just do like this. So I actually need the treasure. Treasure variant. It probably won't depend on the treasure variant, but okay, so the offset will be destructible offsets. Just treasure name, I think. Yeah, so actually we change this a little bit. Treasure name is rupee. Treasure variant is 1. Offset is, I think, 0 for it. It will probably be 0 for most entities, I hope. For most treasures. And 4 heart. And let's say it will be 4 if I'm correct. Maybe we could automatically detect it from the source code here, but it's dangerous. I'm not sure if it's always exactly written like that. Which means that I can actually simplify. Okay, XY treasure. Ugh, this is not readable. And later I will need to do the same for enemies actually. Let's try this. Treasure nil value. Cable ID to treasure. Return. No, return treasure now. And not unpack. Oh, wait. So we don't really have a choice but to try. This is clearly wrong. This one is correctly aligned, but not this one. So, rupees are okay. And are they really? Yeah, I think it's correct. 480 and 32. This is what we had. 480, 32. But here is 4 pixels too much to the south for hearts. So did my script really apply a 4 pixel offset? Get destructible chords. Treasure offset. Why? Okay. Oops, what did I do? Okay. So if the offset was applied, why are my coordinates still 4 pixels wrong? Oh, I know. How did it even work? I don't have the minus operator here. So how could it even successfully parse? Ajoute objet, number, spaces optional, this, and then okay, I think it stopped here because I really didn't check the rest. Okay, I should at least check that it ends with a comma, and for consistency check that it ends with a parenthesis here. Okay, and did I have minus operators anywhere for enemies? No. We did for the boss, but we didn't even try to convert this line. Boss will be handled manually later. So okay, but let's still allow the minus character here, of course. I have to put it at the beginning of my list, otherwise it's treated like an interval, like this one. So since I put it at the beginning, let's do the same for the plus. Minus, plus, remove this one. Wait, minus, plus, and also times. Minus, plus, times. Minus, plus, times. This should be better. Okay, remove all these guys one more time. Save. Generate again. Open the map. Okay, this time it's correct. Clearly 45, yeah. Nice. No. Okay, so hide all entities except destructibles. Kill them all. Paste. I lost coordinates, of course, but now I can show everything again, and this should be very easy to fix. And finally, let's put back the empty ones. Okay, no more, except this room. Actually, they are all empty in this room. Okay, that was fast. We are saving a lot of time, guys. A lot of time for future maps, because we have a lot of dungeons to reproduce. Map B1. Hide all, show destructibles, remove all, show everything again, paste. There was no phase on these switches. How do you say in English this vase or a pot? Because in French we can say both. Un pot ou un vase ou une jarre. And the last floor, actually, is there even one vase here? Oh yeah, there are several ones. Boom. Let's make this map empty again. What else? Okay, it looks good. So I will end the stream soon. But maybe first now we can try to finish the checklist from Phoenix. Now that we have all enemies. Yeah, I also think it's phase. That's how I call them in my games. In my recent games at least. Okay, so -1, kill that guy. C6. C1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this guy. So it should be linked to that door, right? Yeah. And when we come from here, door H should be open. Maybe I already took care of that. Yes. Next, all of this is already done. -1 B1, tuer homme renard. B1 is this. So this one has a key. It's done. Then C1 opens the east door, which means this guy opens this door. Done. Then D1 switch prison, already done. Except the script to give the key. E2 north door, so E2. No, A, B, C, D, E. This one opens this door. Oops. E1 is done. I think I've done the switches already. E5 opens sud-west. E5. Yeah, it depends how you count. Is one here or here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, I understand. Sud-Ouest et prison. So this one opens the door, but G. Yeah. Wait. Yes. Okay. And then -2. Okay. A2, interrupteur derrière barrière. I've already done all switches. I remember that, I think. But not enemies. Since I didn't have any enemy until tonight. So E5, tuer homme renard. E5. If I kill this guy, he's supposed to give a key like this one, which will save in some variable. Small key 1. B2 small key 1. Wait. So this one should be called B1 small key 1. It was a very wrong name. which makes this actually correct. Save the treasure and give the treasure, yeah. Small key. This is done. Central chest, big key, already done. Already done, I think. Interrupteur en D3, sud-ouest vers D4. Wait, attends, il y a un interrupteur en D3. Ah oui, celui-là. Door H. Ok. Tuer 2 hommes renards en C4 maintenant. C1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ouvrir la porte ouest. Auto door K. And I forgot 2 vases. In Zelda wikis they use all the words vase, pot or jar. Okay, so this is not gonna help. We will keep using vase then. Okay. So all of this is done now except the boss. And NPC scripts to give the various keys. Okay, so now we have a great tool to add the dynamic content that was not on the model to reproduce. So it will really help for future dungeons. We still have a lot of dungeons to make. Did I have all enemies in this one? Yeah, but we don't have enemies. Oh, we do. Okay, good news for dungeon 3. We have them, and maybe I will need to fix the layers of these ones. So yeah, 14 or 15 dungeons in these games. But as you can see, if you are following these streams, every stream we develop some new techniques to make the work easier and faster. Okay, so I will stop now after 2 hours, a bit more. So thank you for watching. It was a lot of code today. Next time it will be more mapping. Maybe Dungeon 4, why not? I want to continue on dungeons. Or maybe the mini-map of Dungeon 2 or 3. I don't know. We will see that. Actually, maybe you can choose. We will see. Thank you all. Bye.